Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we ask that you please rise for our national anthem and that you kindly remain standing for the invocation that follows by Father Francis Pizzarelli, a lecturer in the sociology and the social sciences here at St. Joseph's.
Let us bow our heads. As we gather this morning on a landscape that is marred with so much suffering, so much death, so much divisiveness, we gather as a people of hope. Our graduates who stand among us are that future hope for all of us. And so we pray that God will bless them with the courage and the strength that they need to stand firm for all the things that they believe in, all the things that they've learned, that they will continue to have the courage to speak for justice and peace, to work hard for human rights, but most importantly, follow their dreams, realizing that they can make the world a better place. We ask this in God's name, amen.
Thank you, Father Francis. Welcome, graduates, family, and friends to the 102nd Annual Commencement of St. Joseph's College. My name is Robert Riley, and I serve as the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. We hope that you enjoyed last evening's virtual Toast to Graduate celebration, leading into today's commencement, where many of your favorite faculty, staff, alumni, and even your fellow peers extended congratulatory wishes to you through pictures, speeches, and videos. And everyone may be seated, at this time. Although many of those individuals are not able to be with us today due to New York State COVID-19 capacity restrictions, we are very excited that we are able to celebrate with you in person at this time. As we continue with our program and before our first speaker, I'd like to remind all graduates and guests that masks are to be worn for the duration of this event and that you respect the personal space of those not in your party by continuing social distancing. At this time, we ask that you silence your cell phones and other electronic devices. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Christopher R. Carroll, Esquire, class of 1988, and the chair of St. Joseph's College Board of Trustees.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. My daughter graduated from college a month ago, and it was virtual. And so as a parent, I didn't get to have this, and I would have given anything to have this. And so I want to thank Don and the faculty, administration, and staff for making this happen. We didn't get to do this last year, and I missed it. As the chairman of the board, you get to do a lot of cool things, get to do some uncool things too. But this is the best thing that I've gotten to do, and I've done it now for 14 years, and it's a privilege to be here. So congratulations. As Rob mentioned, 33 years ago, I was exactly where you guys are, like literally exactly where you are, graduating from the Patchogue campus. In fact, Father Frank was probably at that graduation. He looks the same today. I don't understand that, but he does. And I remember sitting there and thinking a bunch of things. Number one, this is a great accomplishment. I mean, you spent 4 years working to get here, some of you even longer. And it really is a significant accomplishment, especially for what you guys did through COVID. Way more difficult than what I had to do, but you didn't. I remember thinking that, like, this is great. I remember being scared, excited about where I'm going next, what's gonna happen to me. And I remember thinking, my family and friends are here, makes me feel good that they're proud, and I knew they were proud, and that meant an awful lot. I also remember thinking, when the board chair got up, I don't think I'm ever gonna get that old. So if you're thinking that right now, you could just stop because it hurts a little bit. I'll tell you a little bit of story. So I've got 2 daughters. I told you about my first daughter. I've got a younger daughter too, and we're gonna call her Annabelle for our purposes, mainly because that's her name. So Annabelle, when she was about 5, was talking to her sister Marley. Marley I already talked to you about. She just graduated. Marley was 8. And Marley was having surgery the next day. And Marley was only able to choose one parent to go into the operating room with her. And for Marley, that was very difficult. She was anguishing. And Annabelle said, "What's the matter?" She could see her sister was a little bit upset. Marley said, I can only pick one parent to go into the operating room with me. And Annabelle said, "Well, just pick the one you love more." So I'm not telling you that story to make you feel bad for me, because I know where I was in that ranking of 2. Families are funny. You go through an awful lot with them. You go through hard times and sad times and great times and amazing times. Sometimes you go through all those times in one day. Today, it's only about one thing. It's about happiness. That's why I love today. Every graduation, everyone is happy. Everyone feels good. Your parents are sitting behind you, your family members sitting behind you are looking at you incredibly proudly, and they should. And I feel the same way. I feel the same way about you guys today, because you're now part of my family, the St. Joseph's family, and that means everything to me. So here's what I know. You guys are gonna go out there and you're gonna be successful. I know that. I've lived that. I know you're gonna be successful. You have a phenomenal education from a phenomenal place, incredible faculty, administration staff. You have families that support you, and they're gonna be there for you. And you are gonna go out and you are gonna be wildly successful in whatever you do. But I'm gonna ask you to do one more thing. You're gonna do well. I'm gonna ask you to do good. The world needs more people who do good. Change the world. Do something different every day. Look for an opportunity to do something different. You will make a difference because it matters. You matter. So on behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I offer my congratulations to you, and on behalf of myself, I welcome you to my family.
Thank you, Mr. Carroll. And now it is my great honor to introduce to you Dr. Donald R. Boomgarden, the 8th President of St. Joseph's College.
Thank you, Rob. How many students from the class of 2020 do we have here today? Good. Excellent. Okay. All right. I want to especially congratulate you for being here today and for your fortitude through the year, along with the class of 2021. This has been such an unusual year for us, and I think that we can all agree we're happy that the virus is pretty much over, and we're looking forward to the future. All of you, all graduates, 20 and 21, have achieved something wonderful, and it's been no small task during this year. you've made a dream come true, but you've not done it alone. Family, faculty, friends, and fans were there to support you. Stand up, turn toward them, and give them a round of applause, graduates. This is a day of celebration, but it's also a day for reflection. It's a day to reflect on the values that strengthen us as individuals and as members of our families, as graduates of St. Joseph's College. And what are the values of St. Joseph's College that have been so important? There are 5 of them. Intellectual values, which allow you to approach complex problems with determination and rigor. Spiritual values, which provide you with the emotional depth and the resilience you need to overcome the most daunting challenges. Integrity, which gives your words and deeds power. A commitment to social justice, which provides the energy our world needs for transformation. And service to others, which opens hearts and minds and leads us to the practice of inclusive love, reconciliation, and unity. So this is a day for joy, a time for rejoicing, but while it's your last day as a student, this is not your last day as a learner. For while at St. Joseph's, we never promised that we could teach you everything, we do hope that we've prepared you to learn anything. And I know that you have learned a great deal in the last year. You have learned what it means to draw upon all available resources, including your own and those of others. You've learned how important it is to focus and not allow your attention to be derailed by the noise of social media. You've learned things together with your faculty and with the staff of the college. We've all learned to listen to the wisdom of science. We've celebrated the commitment of healthcare workers. We've become even more aware of those vulnerable to disease and to job loss. Each of us have been inspired to ask the question, what more can we do as professionals, as citizens, as volunteers, and as members of the St. Joseph's community? We have witnessed the power of social justice movements, the importance of fairness, of justice, of the rule of law. We've learned the importance of equality of opportunity and fair access to the exercise of civic responsibilities such as voting and peaceful protest. We have learned to respect the value of diversity and the knowledge that multiple voices can lead to innovative solutions. We have learned to honor those who speak truth and do not hide behind the mantle of authority or power. This is the motto of your alma mater, esse non videre, to be and not to seem. This is your mission, to be real, to link the intellect and the spirit within yourselves to a divine purpose, to make a real difference in the world around you. Graduates of 2020 and 2021, now you are the embodiment of that mission. Go forward and change the world. Thank you. The trustees of St. Joseph's College, pursuant to the authority vested in them by the Board of Regents of the State of New York, and on the recommendation of the faculty, hereby confer on the members of the graduating class who have completed the courses of study and satisfied the requirements prescribed therefor, the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science as appropriate, with all the privileges, honors, and immunities thereunto appertaining. And now is the moment you've been waiting for. The names of each graduate will be called at this time. Graduates, please take direction from our ushers, who will direct you to the stage. Please be reminded that you are to remain socially distanced and that you are only to remove your mask when stopping on stage for your picture by our professional photographer. All guests, we ask you to kindly remain in your seats. Now, one of the unusual things today to make all of this possible is the stage party has to move on to Tent B, where we have another commencement ceremony very shortly. So I cannot be on stage with you students as your names are called, but trust me, I am very much here in spirit. I want to congratulate you and your families for the incredible job that you have done to get these degrees. Thank you so much for being here today.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me?
So they'll give it to me and I'll give it to you.
Yes, ma'am. That works perfect.
Thank you.
Just want to try.
No, they should be given.
Is this good?
Surely.
Okay.
Yeah, the graduates should be giving us a card with their name.
Okay, so they'll give you cards and then you'll hand it to me.
You know, could you just...
Congratulations. Megan Elizabeth Dick.
And they come up on this side. The next row.
Alexander James Jakowski. Congratulations. Jillian Faye Dunn. Congratulations. Melissa J. Davies. Nicole Lynn Winkler. Congratulations. Emily M. Anderson, summa cum laude. Congratulations. Alyssa Nicole Coma, summa cum laude. Congratulations. Christopher John Diaz Bronco. Congratulations. Tiffany Patricia Healy, summa cum laude. Congratulations. Rosemarie Rivera, summa cum laude.
Cara Julia Jacobs. Ashley A. Borino. Megan G. Haviland. Jana Ray Brain. Nicholas Vincent Mancuso. Maxim Christopher Brain. Nicholas J. Benito. Gianna L. Abelaze. Olivia Nicole Aarons.
Congratulations. Jasmine K. Harrison. Elizabeth Ann D. Giorgio, summa cum laude. Taylor Marie Fioretto, magna cum laude. Jennifer Marie Bizarro, summa cum laude. Christina Marie D'Angelo, summa cum laude. Jordan Rose Schneider. Congratulations. Lauren A. Gregson. Molly Healy. Rachel Dawn Goldstein, summa cum laude. Jenna Elizabeth Meir, magna cum laude.
Shenny L. Chow. Dana Nicole Havel. Lena Wanan Webster. Madison Hope Kloss. Amanda Catherine McLaughlin. Melissa N. Modena, summa cum laude. Alexandria Jean Gibaldi, cum laude. Cum laude, excuse me. Ava G. Augustin.
Kalinda M. Lindner. Liana Schmidt. Danielle Marie Alberti, magna cum laude. Mackenzie A. Martucci. Jillian Marie Ruffo. Amanda Catherine Del Giorno, cum laude. Rosa Ana Gomez. Alicia L. Amarella. Congratulations. Gabriella Marie Regilino, magna cum laude. Congratulations. Taylor N. Gonzalez.
Tony Ann Randazzo, magna cum laude. Christina Chiarelli, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Comiskey, magna cum laude. Jessica Amador. Kate Barrera, cum laude. Cum laude, I'm mixing them up. Marina Scarpolini. Noah Ben-Ezra, cum laude. Yes. Rosina Elizabeth Aiello. Rachel Marie Latirza.
Nicholas John DiGiolamo. Sarah Ann Collins. Yenny Yasmin Usida. Megan Rose Piatti, summa cum laude. Brianna Lynn Tiernan. Michelle Ann Bradford. Victoria Elizabeth Welliver. Alyssa Ambrosio.
Erica Dugan, cum laude. Kira Lee Beneville. Aileen G. Baker, cum laude. Amy Bell Sessi, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Mary Haynes, cum laude. Samantha Lynn Cayozo, cum laude. Deanna Lee Heinzen, cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Arts. Nicole Ashley Clark, magna cum laude.
Ms. Nicolette Siegler, magna cum laude. Erin Michelle O'Connor. Brooke V. McCormick, magna cum laude. Marissa Danielle Filosa. Caroline Zazek. Brianna Nicole Silva, magna cum laude. Paige Nicole Gillespie. Taylor Jean LeBate. Linda Marie S. Diaz, summa cum laude.
Gabriella Rosetta Varolo, magna cum laude. Kristen M. Bergen, cum laude. Flor Di Maria Salmeron, summa cum laude. Alexander Gabrielle Diaz. Gina Diana Randazzo, magna cum laude. Rebecca Nicole Vasquez. Taylor Harmon. Alexandra Porco. Jessica Castro, cum laude.
Emily Rose Authors, summa cum laude. Narcy Rojas, cum laude. Gabriela M. Morales, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Marie DiCiccio. Alexa Nicole Russo, summa cum laude. Congratulations, Brandon. Brandon Robert Mioli, cum laude. Delaney Elizabeth Leonard. Katie Jasmine Sosa. Jasmine Julissa Pineda. Griselda Cecilia Sagastume.
Gianna Marie Palermo. Emily Ann Palermo. Kelsey Rose Larkin, magna cum laude. Danielle Nicole Jacobson. Glory Marie Lasanta Beltran. Grace Dijavine. Robert Anthony Malimo, Jr. Danielle Ann DiGirolamo, summa cum laude. Sarah A. Sella.
Tiffany Christine White. Ashley Renee Meisner. Taylor Marie Loesch. Christina Descala, magna cum laude. Jillian Nicole Lafaso, magna cum laude. Jenna N. Consolazio, magna cum laude. Andrea Lopez, summa cum laude.
Alyssa Rose Intreglia. Yasil Estefani Moreno, summa cum laude. Dana Marie Klein, magna cum laude. Hannah Marie McGarvey, magna cum laude. Francesco Antonio Quintalino, summa cum laude. Thank you. Antonino Rosario Quintalino, magna cum laude. Vincenzo Anthony Quintalino, magna cum laude. Brittany Hudson. Amanda J. Rankin, magna cum laude.
Kathleen Vanessa Molina. Jennifer Teresa D'Ambrosio, cum laude. Deanna M. Langley. Paige Kayla Sikorstos, summa cum laude. Amanda Sophia Strum. Tatiana Janine Pearson. Taylor A. Mastromonica, summa cum laude. Nicole Anne Marie Michael Lajak, summa cum laude. Victoria Ann Arachi. Once again, we honor you, our graduates. And in honoring our graduates, we are by extension paying tribute to our faculty, dedicated professionals who form the core of the college, and we thank them for their invaluable contribution to the education and the love of our students. Please join me in your applause. And now, may I ask the graduates to please stand. As the sign of the achievement of earning your degree, will you please turn your tassel to the other side of your academic cap? We all offer you our joyful congratulations. Please be seated. As this commencement comes to a close, the college community hopes that all the graduates continue to grow and flourish as alumni in your personal and professional lives. May our graduates, families, and friends be blessed with good health and hope in a bright future. Please remain in your seats and follow the direction of our ushers, who will lead you to exit in an orderly fashion. Congratulations to all, and enjoy each and every one of your celebrations. Thank you.
Now I still love him, and he still loves me. Yeah, we go way, 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 way back. We love, love, love like that. Way, 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 way back.